Eagle Vision TV.
We are here with TK, the one and only. She's been angry because she hasn't been on TV
He
lately.
took me out the cast, and I'm kind of jealous because he want to decorate and stuff. They got a better intro.
So we were going to talk about that. You were complaining about last year's graphics, which
Was
I designed, and I
so
thought
1780s. Like,
no, they were 1980s to be specific.
that's even worse. And then they get the new 2023, 2024.
Okay, so you like this year's graphics better
Yes.
is what I'm...
And last year cast was better. And he took our cast picture off the wall. Where is it?
Ripped it off the wall, to be exact.
You know what? Because I miss Layla and them anyway. Because we really had it turned.
Is it just the new set here? Is this the...
Yeah, because first of all, you want to change the little background. We had to go over there. You know, turn around, show them. Yeah, we had to go over there.
Okay. It's not a had to. Like, that's a great background, too, and we will continue to use it.
But this is better.
Okay, so...
And then, in the little intro, as y'all can see, if they do a little clip, they name wipe away after it's done. Ours ain't even do that.
It's just an artistic choice for the year.
And then, they pictures look better. Okay? They look way better.
That's because iPhones have gotten better.
iPhone was better last year. Last semester. Whenever the time we was here. That's what I'm saying. He really improved for these people.
So the pictures really aren't that better. They're the same.
You know, if you run a clip back from our pictures and their pictures, they look totally different.
Okay, now last week you were in here. B, she's over there getting her makeup on. That's her traditional morning routine. I don't know. Can you see her? She's over there. Last week, she came in here quite depressed because she left her phone at home. And wouldn't you know who came bebopping in the door?
Me, because babe, I wouldn't even be able to breathe.
And TK basically got angry on B's behalf. Like, B's mom wasn't even in here. TK was like, "Oh, I would have been out the car. You said the car would have been rolling. You just would have jumped out."
Baby, if I would have left my phone at home and my mama wouldn't turn the car around, I'm talking about screaming, kicking, opening the door, waving my hand, trying to get somebody attention because we finna turn around, baby. We is finna turn the car around, okay?
So you're not going to survive at the high school without your device?
Because let me tell you, the other day my phone went off and I came to school. I couldn't get it back on because I ain't had no hotspot, but luckily, Terrell, he gave me some hotspot. I paid my bill, like, seriously, because I can't live
I don't understand why you need a hotspot to get your phone on.
Because how I'm gonna get my phone back on if I ain't got no Wi-Fi? Right? He don't even know what hot. See, that's why our stuff was in the 1980s because he don't know the
app,
new.
so there must.
Y'all, I really feel like he's showing this cast favoritism, and I'm very upset. And I will be telling Layla, well, Laisha don't count because she got a whole sandwich show on here, baby.
Keep sinking into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue. Stars, I keep seeing stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Mondays, August 28, 2023. I'm Maya Hawkins, and today's top story highlights one of our students from Horn Lake High. This summer, both me and Taylor spent time in New York City at Joffrey Summer of Hip Hop. So now we're spending time sitting down talking to Taylor about her experience.
Tell us about New York this summer.
New York is really fun. It's a breath of fresh air. You get a lot of new experiences with a lot of different people, different styles of dance. It's a whole different environment, but it's really cool.
How did you get connected with the Joffrey Ballet?
Through one of my guy friends. He was going for their actual ballet program. And at first I was like, hello, I don't do ballet. Well, I do ballet, but I don't like ballet. So I was wondering why he was telling me. But then he was like, Tip, they got a hip hop program. And I was like, okay. So then I tried out. I looked at it, and of course it's New York. And I was like 15 at the time. So, of course, getting sent to New York by yourself, I was like, my parents are not going to go for that. But I could audition for the experience. I ended up auditioning, getting a pretty good scholarship, ended up going, and been going ever since. So that's how.
What's it like being in New York City?
It's very stinky. I will say that. It's either you love it or you don't love it. It's not in between with New York. I think I'm pretty good with like getting around now. I'm pretty much solid on it 3 years straight. So I'm pretty much solid on it. But it's really stinky. It's really overcrowded. It's really dirty. Like, it's just a lot of negatives. But the positive thing is, while you're with a lot of people, you get to share all those beautiful moments. So it's like, because I was sitting in a park with my friend, and I was like, I love New York. But it's like, you're in an aesthetic type vibe, but you're never by yourself. And she helped me realize, well, that's sometimes a good thing, because you look up and you see like an owner playing with their dog, and that's really cute. And then you got the kids playing with their parents. It's a lot of love going around though. And so that's the thing that you can learn to appreciate. So I do love that mainly about New York.
Tell us about the camp itself. What happens?
You wake up in the morning, you have class from about 9 to 5:15, 5:30ish, a little lunch break in between. It's really intense. You dive into different styles of hip hop. I also did the musical theater program, so I went from musical theater to hip hop back to MT. They're really strict on you. They really push you to be the best that you could be, but the bonds that you create is unforgettable. The bonds that I have with my teachers is unmatched. The bonds that I have with the students, they're really unmatched. It's just a really fun experience that I wouldn't want like anywhere else.
Do you make a lot of valuable connections?
Yes, a lot of connections, mainly with the musical theater program, especially because all of our teachers are from Broadway, because we're all trying to get to Broadway. That's my dream, at least. And so they would come and teach you the combo, and if they have connections, they can like put a word in for you. Especially, I was working with Hamilton, and one of my acting coaches, KTB, for instance, he's scouting now. Well, I'm not 18 yet, but he's scouting for me to be able to like auditions to go to, just stuff like that. They help you out with that a lot. The hip hop program does a lot of mock auditions. So like, it's a real agency that comes in. But the thing is, half the kids there aren't from New York City, so they can't really do too much. But if you were to move to New York City, you could hit them back up and be like, hey, I'm here. So yeah.
That brings me to my last question. What are your plans after high school?
Hopefully I would love to go to NYU Tisch. If not, and that's really okay. USC, anywhere with a good performing arts program or musical theater program, because I would love to be on Broadway as soon as possible. I hate school really bad, so I don't want to go to a regular college. So anything within the performing arts era, to be back in New York City, I would love that.
We are here with Coach Faulkner for updates. We've got a lot going on here in the building this week. We've got home football games. We've got lots of volleyball games. Tell us what all we got this week.
So this week we have a Tuesday volleyball game at home versus DeSoto Central. Thursday volleyball home against Oxford. And, of course, Friday night action again against Lafayette. So it's a busy week on campus next week.
Yes, and those volleyball games typically start at 5 o'clock. Is that correct?
So JV starts at 5 and varsity 6.
All right, and then we're not exactly sure about the start time of football. More than likely 7, but it could be pushed.
Yes, right now it's 7 o'clock. Depending on how hot it is, it could be pushed back to 7:30 or possibly 8.
Okay, now I wanted a couple of updates. Golf is also currently happening. because of the heat, they've had issues practicing getting outside as well. But if you're interested at all in being a part of the golf team, you could probably still talk to Coach Eilert.
Yes, please, but make sure when you swing and you hit the ball, it actually goes in the air. That's a huge plus for golfers. But yes, talk to Coach Eilert. He'll hook you up.
Indeed. We've also got an exciting opportunity for those interested in bowling. It looks like bowling is going to happen.
Yep, Coach Davis has been working very hard to get it together, and I think it will.
Okay, so if you're interested in bowling, you still have an opportunity to probably go chat with him about that.
Yes. And again, when you bowl the ball and it goes in the gutter every time, and they don't, like when we compete, they don't put the rails up, the bumpers, so...
We need the ball to make contact with the pins. That's the object of the game.
Hot tip of the day.
All right, and for any and all of those sports, you do have to have a physical on file. So if you want to be a part of those sports, you need to go get that physical. If you're confused about all of that, come talk to Coach Faulkner here, and he can help you out. He is in the back of the gymnasium area.
That's right, back of the gym, my office. Email me, see me in the hallway, and I will hook you up on eligibility, let you know exactly what you need.
This week's feature vocabulary words are assert, assess, and attribute. Assert. State a fact or belief, confidently and forcefully. Assess. Evaluate or estimate the nature, ability, or quality of. Attribute. Regard something as being caused by someone or something.
Senior fees will be due on September 5th. We'll be taking the fee all 4 lunches on September 5th. The cost is $125. You can pay that fee today on RevoPay if you choose to do it that way, or cash on September 5th. Teachers, to submit an announcement to EVTV, pick up a form in the teacher's workroom and place it in our mailbox. We need the form at least 2 days before you would like the announcement to be aired on the show. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake High, where better students always growing and expecting more from others. Stay tuned for our lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow for fun and have a fantastic. I do. Don't mock me. Have a blessed and amazing day.
Into your blue, yeah, I keep sinking into your blue. Stars, I keep seeing stars.